What if the very foods you thought were healthy were actually sabotaging your blood sugar? What if that whole grain breakfast bar, your favorite yogurt, or even your morning coffee routine were spiking your glucose without you knowing? And what if those innocent spikes, repeated day after day, were setting you on a path toward insulin resistance, weight gain, energy crashes, and even type 2 diabetes? Because here's the truth. It's not always the donuts and soda that do the most damage. Sometimes it's the foods hiding behind health labels, the ones you trust, the ones that say low fat or high protein, but are quietly causing chaos in your bloodstream. Today, we're exposing the 4 everyday foods that may be silently spiking your blood sugar, the science behind how they affect your body, and what you can eat instead to stabilize your glucose, regain your energy, and protect your health. Let's begin with a story. Meet Sarah. She's 52, a school teacher, always on the move. She doesn't eat junk food, she doesn't drink soda, but lately she's been struggling with afternoon fatigue, belly fat she can't seem to lose, and unpredictable sugar cravings. She assumed it was just aging until she got her blood work back. Her fasting blood sugar was 119, her A1C 6.1, borderline pre-diabetic. Sarah was shocked. How can this be happening? She asked. I eat healthy, but when she began tracking her meals with a continuous glucose monitor, the truth came out. It wasn't the meals she feared. It was the healthy foods she trusted. Let's break them down. Number 1, low-fat flavored yogurt. It sounds innocent, even good for you. But most flavored yogurts, especially the low-fat kinds, are packed with added sugars. Some have as much sugar as a candy bar. When fat is removed, food manufacturers pump in sugar to make it taste good. The problem? That sugar hits your bloodstream fast, especially when there's no fiber or healthy fat to slow it down. This causes a sharp glucose spike, followed by a crash, which leads to more hunger, cravings, and insulin strain. What to eat instead? Go for plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. It's rich in protein, has healthy fats that support stable glucose, and you can sweeten it naturally with cinnamon or a few berries. Number 2, coffee creamers. Many people start their day with coffee, and that's not the problem. But those flavored creamers, that's where the blood sugar trouble begins. Even the sugar-free versions are often loaded with artificial sweeteners like sucralose or maltodextrin, both of which can spike blood sugar and disrupt your gut microbiome, which plays a critical role in insulin sensitivity. Some creamers also include hydrogenated oils, hidden sugars, and emulsifiers that cause inflammation and insulin resistance. Instead, try this. Use a splash of unsweetened almond or coconut milk and sweeten your coffee with a pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of stevia or monk fruit extract. Your morning ritual will become a healing habit, not a harmful one. Let's pause for a moment. Why does this even matter? Because stable blood sugar isn't just about avoiding diabetes. When your glucose is balanced, your energy is steady, your cravings fade, your brain works better, your hormones regulate properly, your sleep improves, and your body stops storing excess fat, especially around your midsection. It's not about cutting out all carbs or fearing food. It's about awareness, and the next 2 foods are perfect examples of how sneaky the spikes can be. Number 3, whole wheat bread weight. Isn't whole wheat better than white? Yes, but not by much. Many whole wheat breads on the shelf are made with ultra-processed flour, hidden sugars, and additives. The grain is so pulverized that it digests quickly, just like sugar. In fact, the glycemic index of some whole wheat breads is higher than table sugar. That means they raise your blood sugar faster and higher than a spoonful of sugar itself. If you're eating toast in the morning or sandwiches at lunch thinking you're doing it right, you may actually be spiking your insulin without realizing it. A better option? Look for 100% sprouted grain bread with no added sugars, or try grain-free options made from almond or coconut flour. Even better, pair your bread with protein or fat. That slows the glucose absorption and keeps your levels stable. Now let's talk about fruit juices. Number 4, fruit juices. Even the 100% natural ones. Yes, even orange juice. Even if it says no added sugar, juice is one of the fastest ways to spike your blood sugar. Why? Because all the fiber is stripped away. When you eat a whole orange, the fiber slows down the release of fructose into your bloodstream. But when you drink orange juice, you're consuming the sugar of 3 to 4 oranges, all at once, with none of the fiber. That's like flipping a glucose switch to the max. In fact, studies show that daily juice consumption is linked to higher insulin resistance, weight gain, and risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The better option? Eat the whole fruit, or better yet, swap juice for infused water, lemon, cucumber, or berry infused. You'll get flavor, hydration, and no sugar spike. Back to Sarah. Once she removed these 4 foods from her daily routine, everything changed. She replaced her yogurt with Greek yogurt and chia seeds, swapped creamer for cinnamon and almond milk, traded her bread for sprouted grain, and chose whole fruits over juice. Her blood sugar stabilized within weeks, her energy returned, her belly bloat faded, and at her next appointment, her A1C had dropped from 6.1 to 5.6, out of the danger zone. That's the power of informed eating. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to know what's really going on behind the label. And in part 2, we'll show you exactly how to reverse sugar spikes, even after you've eaten, using specific food pairings, movement, and timing tricks backed by science. But for now, here's your recap. The 4 surprising foods that secretly spike your blood sugar. Flavored low-fat yogurt coffee creamers, even sugar-free, whole wheat bread fruit juices. In the next part, we'll cover the 3 best things to eat before a carb-heavy meal, how to move after eating to lower glucose, the sugar flush drink you can sip to reduce post-meal spikes, skip the bread, or share a piece with someone else. Don't eat it first. Order a meal with protein and healthy fat, like salmon, chicken, or tofu. Ask for vegetables as a side, not fries. Eat the pasta last, not first. Take a 10-minute walk after the meal, even if it's in the parking lot. That's it. You just upgraded your blood sugar response without restriction, stress, or shame. But what about snacks? Here's the truth. Constant snacking keeps your insulin elevated, which can lead to resistance over time. Instead, focus on balanced meals that keep you full. But if you do need a snack, here are great blood sugar-friendly options. A boiled egg and a few walnut celery with almond butter, Greek yogurt with chia seeds and cinnamon. A small apple with peanut butter, a handful of roasted chickpeas. The key is pair carbs with fat or protein. Never eat carbs alone. This buffers the sugar impact and keeps your energy steady. Let's revisit Sarah, the school teacher from part 1. After she swapped out the 4 sneaky foods and added these blood sugar balancing tools, her results accelerated. She began using vinegar before dinner, walking after meals, eating her food in the right order, and limiting snacks by building more filling meals. Within 6 weeks, she had lost 8 pounds without trying. Her brain fog lifted. She had fewer sugar cravings, and her doctor was stunned to see her A1C back in the healthy range. No medications, no crash diets, just informed, consistent choices. Let's recap everything we've covered so far. What to remove: flavored low-fat yogurt coffee creamers, especially sugar-free, processed whole wheat bread fruit juices, even natural ones. Start meals with fiber or vinegar. Eat in the order: fiber, protein, carbs. Take short walks after meals. Limit snacks and pair them with protein or fat. Try the sugar flush drink before high-carb meals. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. Blood sugar spikes aren't just about diabetes. They're about energy, hormones, mood, metabolism, your entire body. When you reduce those spikes, your body finally starts working with you again, not against you. So what's next? Pick one thing from today's list. Just one. Maybe it's replacing your morning creamer, or taking a walk after lunch, or swapping fruit juice for whole fruit. Small steps become big results. And if you want to dive even deeper into the exact foods that lower your A1C, burn belly fat, and restore insulin sensitivity, subscribe and stick around, because this journey is just beginning. Your blood sugar doesn't define you, and with the right daily habits, you can reclaim your energy, heal your metabolism, and feel better than you have in years.